First, can I have you introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name's Tom Nack. I'm the felony public defender in Daviess County.
And so, your reaction today to the judge's ruling in this case?
I'm not surprised. I think that based on the facts and the current state of the law, that the way the traffic stop happened and the ultimate search, it's legal. The law has been moved so far that dog sniffs in and of themselves are not even considered a search. So the only real issue is, did the police officers unreasonably delay the traffic stop in order to allow the dog to come sniff? That was the argument that I made. The facts as they played out are pretty consistent with the case law, that I'm not surprised by the ruling at all, because there was really nothing that did establish that they in any way tried to delay anything. I mean, that's the bottom line.
But do you object to the stop or the search in itself, or?
No, I mean the stop of the vehicle is legitimate. Okay, the police officer determined that the owner of the vehicle, when he ran the license plate, had an active warrant, so he has a legal basis to stop the vehicle. So then the analysis becomes, ultimately, they searched that vehicle and found some things that led to a felony arrest, and the issue becomes, how did they get to there? Well, the reason they were able to search the vehicle is if you have a trained canine and the canine hits on a vehicle, you then have the right to search the vehicle, black and white. The only issue is, did you hold that person for too long, or really, did you hold them at all any longer than needed to deal with the traffic incident? And if you did, then the dog sniff is illegal, and then obviously then the search would be illegal. But in this case, he was still writing the citation when the dog went around and hit. Once the dog hit, as long as at that point the stop hasn't been delayed, then you have a legitimate reason to search the car. So the message is, or the lesson is, you have almost no rights when it comes to driving your vehicle. So, the wise decision would be, don't have anything in your vehicle that could lead to criminal charges.
Okay. And so where does the case go from here? What's the next step?
So there's actually a lot of other issues in this case with regard to just the actual substance of the charge itself. So that will just go back to the table between myself and the state's attorney. We'll talk about the case and see if we can come to some kind of resolution. And ultimately, if we don't, then like any case, it could end up in a trial. I mean, if you don't have an agreement, that's where it goes. So, but there are other issues with the case as far as just whether or not the person's guilty of what he's charged with. The step one was just to try to get the evidence thrown out, so you didn't even have to get to that point. We didn't succeed on that, so now we're really just gonna go forward based on the merits of the actual charge.